former Dome Kwabenya MP, Madam Sarah Joa Safwat Kwabenya, and there was this police statement that came after the photos and videos of a vehicle which appeared to have sustained gunshot damage began circulating on social media yesterday. So, according to a press release signed by Miss Juliana Obeng, head of public affairs, Accra region, preliminary investigations indicate that she sustained a gunshot injury to her left ear while visiting her late father's residence at Kwabenya. And police said she later reported the incident to the Kwabenya police and presented a vehicle which had visible gunshot damage. So the statement also noted that the vehicle had been retained for forensic examination as investigators worked to establish the circumstances surrounding the incident and identify those connected to the case. So the Medina Divisional Command is leading the investigation, and also leadership of Crystal Asafo Mission of Ghana also issued a statement addressing reports circulating on social media concerning the incident. So in a press release signed by church leadership, the mission stated that the incident took place shortly after a lawful church event held on the premises. They also explained that she allegedly drove her vehicle into the entrance gate of the property, resulting in damage of two metallic gates. And also, according to the statement, it occurred while worshippers and invited guests were still within the premises. Now, the church also addressed social media claims alleging that she sustained gunshot injury during the incident, and they dismissed the reports as false and misleading, stating that to its knowledge, no shooting occurred on the church property. Right before coming on trends, turns out the family has confirmed that she's in a stable condition and responding positively to medical treatment following what happened yesterday. And the family also expressed deep regret over what it described as the unfortunate shooting incident. And they also moved to clarify the succession arrangements within the Christo Asafo mission on issue at the center of the ongoing dispute. So the family said that Adra Safo is the recognized head of the Kojo Safo family. And according to the statement, Apostle Kojo Safo designated his son as a successor in 2017, handed him leadership of the church and oversight of its business entities, but later observed a decline in fortunes of several businesses. And that's when later on in 2024, he revoked Israel's mandate and Adrasafo became the head. He appointed Adrasafo as the head of the family and amended the succession framework to exclude Israel. So, following their father's death, the statement said Adrasafo, with her siblings' support, has continued to discharge the responsibilities entrusted to her and serves as the family's principal representative. So, that's an update on the story. We
Well,
all saw it yesterday.
I just have one thing to say.
Like,
Just one thing that the man that gathered the wealth and all of these things that they are fighting over, he left with nothing. They should take an advice from that. They should all calm down, look at themselves, and decide on what is right and do it. You understand? This internal wrangling, this fight, gunshot, and all of that, it will not solve anything. It will not solve anything. Whatever that the father left behind, that they all feel like they need to be leaders to protect it, the man had left with absolutely nothing. So they should all calm down and resolve this amicably. That's all I have to say.
well, in Nigeria, Nancy Sime has also shared her opinion on the role of finance in relationships and marriages. So she said she doesn't believe that marrying a poor partner can make a woman live a fantastic life. It was during a recent episode of Tea with Tay podcast, and she said financial pressure can deprive poor couples of the joy of marriage and family. Marriage is not a poverty elevation scheme, but I don't believe marrying a poor man can make you happy. When rent is due, school fees can be paid, and there's no food in the house, it's difficult to have a fantastic life. I'm not saying there's no love without money, but love and fantastic life are not the same. And so she's advocated for intending couples to be financially stable to a certain extent before getting married and raising a family and not succumb to the pressure of marrying early. You know, usually the goal with God will take care of you, especially when it comes to
God will take care of
especially when
you.
it comes to having a child. It's very common for people to say that, oh, yeah, well, nyame na ehwɛ nipa, nyame na ɛbɛhwɛ no," and all of that. But she's
They
saying
say
that,
that a lot.
but she's saying that,
Say nyame na hwɛ nipa.
If you won't, Nyame won't share you.
Oh, nyame bɛhwɛ wo. Basa wa mbɔ bra nso a. Na ɛbɛfa wo ni ase bɛfa wo ni ase.
now, last Friday, we were talking about the WASI candidates who completed and how their family surprised them, some throwing dollars on their kids, friends, some surprised them with sausage and egg bouquet, some surprised them with cars, and all of that. And then Odifo Ima came to say that he is calling for the ban and all of that. You disagreed. And
Immediately
yeah,
he said that.
yeah. He said he praised there'll be a ban on it, and Abim. So the Ghana Education Service has prohibited post-graduation celebrations on school campuses that are characterized by extravagant displays, including the presentation of cars and other expensive gifts to students. So the service stated that the move is intended to promote fairness and inclusivity, while emphasizing personal achievement over financial privilege. So that's what they had to say. But we'll take a listen to the exact words, and when we come on, we'll all have a thing to say about it. But then, Zeal, you've seen the videos.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen. I've actually read the presser as well. So point one to I think it's a 6-pointer presser. Point one to point four, I agree. It's the point five, or if I'm not
So
making the
for
last
those
but
that
one.
probably have no point 1 to 3 says
Point
in
one
summary.
talks about the school not or the GES not accommodating such acts on campus, of which I agree with what they said. But the last point, which is the last but one point, which is point five, is where I have an issue with.
So we'll take a listen
Yeah.
to what they said. We'll come back and tell us what you have an issue with.
While management is not against the practice of parents and guardians celebrating achievement of their children or wards, management is against the practice of such ostentatious displays by parents on school premises. This is not a kind of school culture the service and many Ghanaians support. In order to ensure that this practice does not gain roots in the school culture, management wishes to inform the general public that henceforth, post-examinations celebrations that are characterized by lavish presentation of items such as motor vehicles to students are prohibited on school premises. Parents who want to do so can do so at home. All post-examination flamboyant celebrations and graduation ceremonies are banned until further notice. We believe that schools are designed to promote social equalizers where merit and personal effort take priority over economic status. Ostentatious displays of wealth by parents on school premises create visible socioeconomic divisions, shift the focus from academic achievement to financial privilege, and can foster psychological distress among students whose parents are not able to compete in such flamboyant celebrations. We don't want the situation where students will go home and ask parents why they couldn't give them cars.
Like, come on, man.
The last.
Like, come on, man.
We don't want a situation where students
Before
will
you
go
have
home.
a bite on it, you said 0.5.
Yes, so that was what he read. Students are schools are designed to promote social equalizers where merit and personal efforts
Please
takes
come and sit down. I
priority
want to
over
have a
economic
conversation.
status and all that. The point is where they are associating this particular act to the fact that when they allow it, it's going to affect the students academically. This is my point here. Omacho exams Navy.
Eh?
That is their final hour on campus.
Eh?
After the car is presented, the car is driven off campus. Oh. And yes, the student is going to go home and come every day with the car and come and study. The car is going to be used off campus. Probably the next time you see them use the car or whatever it is when they are coming for their results, or they are just coming to campus to come and meet one or two people. So I don't see how they are associating this with the academic performance of students. I don't get it.
Okay. Charles, let me pick your thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Charles, I'm sure you do. But if you don't know, Charles is with our news team. He's on our morning show as well. Charles, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Lion.
I want to know your quick reaction to this. I'm sure you discussed on the morning show. But for those of us who only listen to radio in the afternoon, we want to listen to your opinion. Quick one on this.
Lion, I think that so the call by the Education Ministry is in the right direction. I said it here in the morning that it's the right thing to do, because I mean, if they were to be doing it in their quiet, I mean, it's understandable.
Okay.
But to do it on campus in the full glare of the other students, like we say, it would pile a lot of, or it will give a lot of pressure to the other students.
It is backed by what research?
Say again?
It is backed by what research?
It needs not to be backed by research.
It needs to be backed by what?
No. I don't think so.
I just want us to have a conversation.
No, you see. So in the morning, that's what I said. Sometimes you look at the kind of lifestyle, so to speak, that people portray on social media, i.e. Facebook and co. And then you feel pressured because...
You feel pressured?
I know.
Do you feel pressured? Do you feel pressured by...
It shouldn't be about me as a person. Lion, but the point is that there are a lot of people who live certain fake lifestyles on social media, and so the unsuspecting public out there, you know that you grew up in a community with somebody, all of a sudden the person is showing a lot of affluence.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If I go on social media and I start following Abu Trika, and let's just say Abu Trika is living a certain lavish lifestyle, and because of that it gives me pressure to go and steal and live the same lifestyle Abu Trika is living, you think Abu Trika is supposed to be blamed for my actions?
Abu Trika is not supposed to blame for your actions. Okay. However, it is about the intention behind what Abu Trika did. So
what was his intention?
So, for instance, Abu Trika, if you ask him, he would perhaps tell you that, oh well, I'm just living my life. You get it? That's what he will say. But at the end of the day, you and I know that to show, there's in Parliament, there's what we call the lifestyle audit bill.
Yes.
So that it checks against some of these things beyond a certain limit.
Because they are parliamentarians, they are paid by the state.
Mind you, it's not just to check parliamentarians, it's to check anybody.
Okay.
Not just parliamentarians.
Okay.
So beyond a
certain
lifestyle...
So the lifestyle audit bill,
yes,
does not mean that, let's be very sincere here, it does not mean that if I have worked and I have my money and it is genuine money, I cannot live a certain lifestyle by buying expensive things for myself or my family. For starters,
that's not the object of the bill. It is not to ensure that you're not able to live the kind of life you want.
Exactly.
But once you live a certain lifestyle, they will subject you to an audit. That's
well,
what
you can audit me, but if you audit me and I'm clean, what's the point here?
Here's the thing. For me, if you allow these things to go on campuses, look, there are a lot of unsuspecting students there. And the fact that they are seeing these things, someone who is coming from a certain background where the parents cannot afford to buy these cars,
will do what?
It means that if the person, for instance, is a lady, she will be considering other options. Maybe I should consider having a sugar mommy, a sugar daddy, so to speak. And then beyond that, some of them are brilliant. They are thinking about life after school. Okay, so what if I pass my exam? Who is even going to pay for my university bill and all of that? So you see, we say that it gives a lot of pressure to these students because it is not as though you are doing it so to give them pressure. But once they are saying it, there's a lot of questions on their mind.
Can I share my opinion?
Let me hear you.
I think this is bogus.
Okay, I understand. In the morning, Keo just said you wrote something on Facebook.
Okay. For everybody, people came after me after the post and after the video. I've not seen all of those people that came after me. Because my point here is that, listen, I think this is bogus. And this is why it is bogus.
The directive by the Education Ministry?
Yes, very bogus.
Why?
If the Ghana Education Service, and if you listen to them or you read what they said that ostentatious display on campuses and then flamboyant celebrations of or flamboyant post-examination celebrations. My question to you this afternoon is, how would you determine what is flamboyant in this context?
No,
because
so-
I set an example. The example I set was using the cake scenario. If I go to a very deep village in our forest somewhere, who are not very privy to some of the things that we have in Accra, if I take a very big cake, write my child's name around it, and then say, oh, congratulations for finishing Debe, and after exams I present it to my child on campus. That cake in that community is going to be seen as a flamboyant display. If I bring that same cake to Morning Glory here in Accra, it is a very normal display for all of them. So I'm saying that the GES, with their choice of words, they used it vaguely. The flamboyant they use there is very vague. They go ahead and cite examples and talk about motor vehicles. Charles, bicycle is a vehicle. A bicycle is not a motor vehicle.
So you have a problem with the wording. The choice
exactly.
Of words. You
So
have a problem with it.
It is not just the wording. My biggest problem with this GES directive that I am calling it bogus is that it did not do due diligence. It just satisfied the public outcry. We saw the thing on social media, and what makes it hypocritical is the last statement that he made, that the GES is trying to ensure that schools create an equal grounds for blah 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 blah. You and I know that our schools do not create that. What we experience in our schools is a microcosm of exactly what we see in our communities.
Yeah,
definitely,
I agree.
When
I agree
people
to
are
that.
rich, Charlie, you and I know who is rich in our community. And if that rich man brings his son to school, you and I know already that boy is rich. It is a boy who could do holidays for America or Kotowe for America about any day. Can't the brain afraid and may intimidated. Let's be very honest.
Let me.
Let's be very honest.
I want to catch your drift. In principle, are you against the
I
fact
am not
that-
against the ban.
So you are not against it?
No, I am
Right.
thinking
But
that
you are against
I am against the approach. The approach is
Okay.
not holistic. The
Okay.
Ghana
Then I
Education
understand.
Service likes to just pick and choose what
Yeah,
suits
cherry
them
picking,
at what
yeah.
point. They are the governing body of our education.
Yeah.
So they should live life worthy of example, worthy of emulation. That's the American answer. Also, don't want to watch and there before an educational institution will come out with a policy. They have subjected it to thorough research, proper
It
consultation,
shouldn't be
education
knee-jerk.
findings.
This looks more like a knee-jerk reaction.
Yes, this
to-
is a knee-jerk
Yeah.
reaction.
I mean, on that score, I understand. you.
Parents
I
started
understand you,
complaining
but-
just a few times on social media, and it was only because the thing was angry to them. And that is
so-
very intolerant of people.
I have a simple question here. You
Charles,
see, when
my
people are
last
coming-
question to Charles before you come in, Charles, if you say they should not do it on campus, let's just say this is the campus, then I come and do it at your friend say Mamino Store Junction. So
Yeah.
that's not your campus, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And I bring the same bloggers there. They pick it and put it.
What if it's your residence?
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
just say it's
so
my
that-
residence.
yeah.
I do it there. I bring the same bloggers there. They pick it and they go and put it online. Your same students that you say if I do it on campus, they will give them pressure. They will go and see it on Zion Felix page. Have you solved the problem?
Yeah, so I get it. I understand that. So in principle, you are not against the ban. It needs to start somewhere. So I get it. But really, I mean, per all the examples that you've cited, these are realities. These are things that could possibly, the education ministry didn't consider some of these things, or
Exactly.
didn't put
They
some of
need
these
to
things.
understand they didn't do
And
due
it shouldn't
diligence.
It shouldn't always be about something happening for them to come up.
It is
with a
reactionary.
policy, or,
Exactly.
You need to be proactive. In
Yes,
dealing
it
with
is
some of these things.
reactionary.
So, Lion, I understand you. I like the fact that we meet at a confluence in terms of our agreement in principle. That
Oh, yeah, we could always agree
need-
to disagree.
We need
and
to
all
start
that, but-
somewhere.
Yeah, but I think that listen, if it had been done by a church,
Yeah.
I could understand. They are a religious body. It is being influenced by emotions and all of that. These people head our academic department
And
in
you know
Ghana.
the problem I have with the
They
statement?
should do a lot of work.
You know one problem that the statement talks about? It says what? There's a suspension or a
For
ban on
headmaster.
graduation ceremonies.
Yes. No,
So
did
it
you
means
even see
that-
the headmaster bit?
Yeah.
When these people are done with exams, let's be very honest with ourselves. What do our headmasters do?
Yeah.
They are gathering papers, they are doing things. So by that time, no be made the car brand or junction as well. What is the headmaster's business with it? And you did not even subject the headmaster to a hearing. Once it happens in their campus, they are going to be punished. For what reason? For what reason?
I mean, we need
that is the bullying that needs to stop. Yes,
we need to do better.
When they want to enforce a law, they find ways to bully you to agree to the law.
Yeah.
That is not democratic enough.
In this case, there's no law even supporting the actions
exactly.
of the education ministry.
Exactly.
But what they are doing sits with
more moral conscience.
What our conscience should tell us as a people. That's what they are doing.
So if I'm a student of a school, my dad brings a G-Wagon to drop me off campus. Every time there's another student
like you see the car, you see it
to campus. Are they saying that?
But that one has been there. It happens. I mean,
see, that's the hypocrisy I'm pointing out.
Why have you accepted that?
Charles,
no,
but hypocrisy now may point it. Hypocrisy now may can in
then why don't all the students?
When you say Irene Serwaa, one called dining hall that.
I did.
You understand?
Yeah.
We are people that we went to school and they never stepped in the dining hall. Why? Because they were very comfortable in their chobbox. They even told us, some of our mates told us that Omudi dining hall You say you want to bring equality on our campus, it has never been there. It has never ever been there.
But you agree that we can start somewhere. We can start, changing.
This is not how you start. This one, you are bullying.
This is once
you're
year.
only bullying the people that came to give gift because that's what I'm saying. That see, when Ghanaians come out to say that the gesture that the parents were showing towards their kids, it was annoying them. I will agree with every Ghanaian that says that. It is annoying. Even on this program, the very first day Irene raised the story, I was like, no way to free him, but the fact that it annoys me, Charles, does not mean that it is right for me to call for a ban for it. It does not touch anybody. Charles, beyond the fact say it does not hurt anybody.
No, so
it's a gift.
Lion, you and I agree that yes, the ban is a good one, but how would you have expected the ministry to have dealt with
issue a caution? Let us understand that it is a practice that you are trying to study to find out if it has any effect on the kid.
Perhaps this is just one, but
perhaps this is you have already accepted that this is a knee-jerk reaction.
No, I get it.
And if it is a knee-jerk reaction, then they're goofed.
I'm just saying that you and I don't work at the ministry, and I'm saying that this perhaps is one out of the many situations. That
but the one now what's the bad? One now what's the bad? The loopholes need plenty because you talk about the fact that it is just a show off.
Yeah, it
is just a show off. But I'm telling you that if it is about showing off to intimidate the kids, it is already happening on the campus. Some of our colleagues come to school wearing better wristwatches than all of us. They smell better than all of us. Their fathers drive better cars than all of us. The show off is already there. That is what I'm saying. Let's not be hypocritical about it because
isn't it about the magnitude now?
What magnitude, Charles? Do you know the number of schools that wrote the SSE? The number of schools that the SSE, the number of schools that wrote the SSE compared to the number of people that received cars, you will come to the realization it's not even 1.1%. It is not even 1.1%. But you see that whole thing about some people enjoying certain privileges in our school, it is more than 30% in our schools. People have certain privileges they enjoy. And it is because of their societal status.
I understand you to a large extent. I mean, I've always said that in this country, leadership tends to be more reactive than proactive. Yes, for me, the point still remains that it is good, but
not good.
Perhaps no. I'm talking about.
It's not good.
I'm talking about the fact that we need to put certain checks in place against some of these happenings. It's a good thing, but perhaps the ministry could have done it in a better way. That is why I say that I agree with you to a large extent. But because you say you agree in principle that look, the ban is good. It's good that they are trying to check against some of these things. But
it is good that they want to maintain. Let me be very clear with my statement before I misquoted. It is good that they want to maintain a certain amount of equality on campus. That intention that they have is a very good intention. The point is that the issues of inequality are plenty on the campus.
I mean, not just on campus, even amongst us as a human
so
race,
if
there are a lot of
someone who they deal with just campus. So if
if
they want to deal with it, they should do a proper consultation and let the kids themselves start telling you some of the things that makes them feel intimidated, and look at how you can handle that as a governing body.
What if all those things have gone on? Because they do a lot of collaboration with even the school authorities, the PTAs, and what have you. What if all of these things have
If
gone
they
on?
did that and
So
the school authorities told them that, then the school authorities are liars. Because all of the videos I have seen teachers cheering the kids on when the cars are being brought onto their compound. I see teachers cheering the kids on.
Because there's no law outlawing it. There's no law.
Because common sense tells you that, bro.
So now,
common sense tells you that
you're talking about common sense. So common sense should prevail on us as a people. Common sense not in the sense of a negative word, but common sense in the sense of you knowing, per your conscience, you should know that as a teacher, what is happening on campus, is it good? Would it bring? Are there? No.
Beyond peer pressure, nobody is convincing me why it is wrong.
You see, I have said that, Lion, you agree. You have said on this platform that you agree that we need to start somewhere in terms of ensuring that there's some level of equality. It can't be 100%. I agree. But there's some level of equality. When you talk about the wristwatches and all the shoes and all of those kind of things, and then the example that Zeal also
the luxurious cars,
that one, your parents are bringing you to school. Oh, it's different. You can't equate it to you being gifted something, a car on campus. No, Lion.
What's the difference here? What's the difference? Establish it. Establish the difference.
It makes a big difference. The difference
we might not do for. Establish the difference.
The difference is that.
Establish the difference.
The difference is that here you are, a parent bringing you in his or her own car. But this time, it is about you having passed out. We are celebrating you, but on campus, we are gifting you the car. These are two different things altogether.
We are gifting you the car. What is the Jambutero? If Amade Tiwe, Abibia made to me the J Wagon, Ekosin will school. Obia who sent me the J Wagon, ABC Amade will school. So everybody knows Amade's financial status already, right? And now you people say that when they see Amade dropping out of his father's G-Wagon every day, it is never intimidating. According to you people, Nyabutere, Mamiwe, don't derail me. When you see Amade dropping out of his father's car every day on campus, a luxurious car, it is never intimidating to anybody. The only time it becomes intimidating if there's a pronouncement that now the car is for Amade. Is that what you are telling me?
What you need to understand is, in the case of this one that we're talking about, where the girl was gifted a car, there was some deliberateness, if I can say, behind the action.
Yes. What is wrong with that? You have not established it.
No, there was some deliberateness.
Yes.
Behind it.
What is wrong with it?
Deliberately, we are coming on campus to celebrate you and to gift you a car.
Yes.
What communication does it send out?
The communication is sent out to the people is that, Charles, the communication is sent out to the people is that this little boy is loved by his family.
No.
That's all the communication you should send out to people.
That we understand. It's there. Because, I mean, you belong to a family, and the family is supposed to love you. We understand that. Why can't you do it in your quiet? Why can't you do it somewhere? But to do it on campus.
I've asked you one question that you have still not answered me.
I'm gravitating towards somewhere. So the mere fact that you did it on campus meant that you planned it. You were deliberate about it. But your father taking you to school, it's a routine. I'm going to work. Let me drop you off at school.
Charles, you're not analyzing it right.
No. I'm telling you.
You're not analyzing it right.
You are coming from an entrenched position.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
You are coming from an entrenched position.
No, it's not. Charles.
So the two, we can't compare the two.
We are not comparing the two. There is an underlying conversation here.
What's the conversation?
The underlying conversation is that you say it is intimidating to other people.
Okay, so you want me to talk about how intimidating?
You see, when you don't make me talk, you don't make me talk.
No, I'm asking.
You are saying that. You are saying that. There is an underlying conversation. The underlying conversation is that it is intimidating to people who do not have.
Okay, so that's what you want us to say too?
That is what you said. And I am saying that I don't need to necessarily present the car to Amade before Irene will feel intimidated. If I already drive that car to the campus and people know that it belongs to Amade's father, they already know the level they put Amade on. So whatever intimidation you think by Amade owning it, Irene will feel, that intimidation is already established by the presence of the father with the same luxurious vehicle.
Oh, but Lion, I mean, that one is even, listen, the point is that people being intimidated by some of these happenings on campus. Then again, I go back to the issue of you being deliberate. We know the level of the parents, the level of the father. The father is a worthy man in society. He occupies a certain position and all of that. That is far from campus.
But Oba
That is far
Campus
from
Hall,
campus.
brother, Oba
That is
Campus
far from
Hall,
campus. So you
Oba
can't
Campus
compare-
Hall. Don't say that is far from campus there. Papa no, or alien to the campus. Oba
Lion,
Campus Hall.
You are getting it wrong. That's why I'm talking about the deliberate action. This one, it is not being the father wasn't deliberate about being rich and portraying himself to the student population. No.
He didn't come to portray
The father-
himself to the
father
student
is
population.
rich. The father is rich, but in this sense, in the video that we saw, the parents came to the campus to portray themselves to the student population there. These are two different issues.
Charles, that's a lie.
That virtue,
That is a fallacy.
By that, you are putting a lot of pressure on the students.
That is a
Because you see,
fallacy.
the point
This
is
is
that
all your pressure
the point is that
conversation you are having.
doing this, you gifting your ward a car. Those out there,
Charles,
who are on
admit to
campus-
me that it is annoying. That's all. Admit to me that it is annoying.
I agree to a certain level, but now you are rather worsening the case.
No.
That's why people will come after you.
You think I care if people come after me? No, sincerely, Charles, you think somebody like me, I care if people come? I don't care. I don't care at all. Exactly.
But the two issues, the two scenarios you painted are different issues altogether.
But you don't
They
listen,
said that
Charles.
Nobody
Charles,
determines who becomes
you don't
rich.
listen. Let me give you an
Nobody
example.
becomes rich
Let me
in
give you an
society.
example. When I was young,
Yeah.
there was a point in my life when my father had a Toyota Tundra. I was around JSS
You're a
1.
big boy.
I'm not a big boy. I was around. It was actually not for him, by the way. I was around JSS 1 when the very first day my father drove us to campus in that Toyota Tundra. Do you know that it was my teachers that made me know that my father was driving an expensive car? I was in JSS 1. I didn't know. You understand where I'm coming from? When we went to class, my agricultural science teacher came to class and was like, "Hey, now when the car uni, aqua papa was cow, Toyota Tundra." He was saying it in the full glare of the class, right? Fast forward, if that goes down in the head of the student, you don't think it will have any effect on them? Let's just
You are not deliberate about
Oh,
it.
Nyabutere, let's just do question and answer.
Okay.
You don't think they will have...
But you don't expect me to say yes, no.
No, I don't
Okay,
expect you to
right.
say yes. No. We're having a very good conversation. Do you think that action, the one I just narrated to you, will have any effect whatsoever on the children?
Not necessarily.
Why? Why would that one not have an
Not
effect?
necessarily, because in this sense, your father wasn't deliberate about portraying himself as a rich man.
Pause there. Pause there. He was not deliberate. So that is an action that you cannot put the blame on my father. But my teacher, who did the breakdown of that scenario, was deliberate about drumming home that same situation that if my father had come to play, the same effect. My teacher was the one that gave it onto the student. So I'm asking you that if you pick that scenario, don't you think that whatever my father could have come to do on campus with his deliberate intentions, that
Your
teacher...
father wasn't there deliberately.
Yes, but that teacher has done for my father what my father did not intend to do.
Inadvertently, the teacher has done it. I understand.
So, no, do you agree that the teacher has done that?
That's what I'm saying. I understand. Yes.
So I'm asking, do you agree the teacher has
Yes,
done that?
so I
So when you
understand
agree the teacher has done that, then it means that you know that there could have been some amount of effect on some of the children,
I understand.
if not for all of them.
I understand.
So in as much as the action was not deliberate, a certain external force has made whatever effect that would have happened if it was deliberate happen, right? You get that? Again, so now let's move on from there. Now, there are going to be students too that when in the morning we're all coming to school, they will be at the car park. They will be at the car park trying to, as we're getting to the school. So they will see other people coming to school and all of that. Nobody might deliberately inform them that, oh, this is my father's car and all of that. But based on what they pick up themselves, they could also have a certain amount of effect on them, right? So all we are trying to say is that it is not a war, it is not a fight. The Ghana Education Service, the campus, it is for you. Whether we like it or not, the campus, it is for you. You are the managers of these campuses. But all we are saying is that if the intention is not necessarily to react to public outcry, but it is to correct a narrative, then you would have done due diligence by understanding that, oh, Charlie, public narrative, friend, inequality, in schools, even look at boarding houses, they feed them. But we allow them to bring what they want to bring. So some of them bring very exorbitant things and all that. That's a deliberate action. How about because we know that they feed them, we put a cutoff that nobody should exceed these things when coming to boarding house with their chopbox and all of that. Then you know that, oh, you are trying to put a certain action in place to ensure maximum equality on all grounds. But if you say that, oh, because Nimpa Ebien Ebasa and Nanbi, one wobber school baby, show off with one, but that's how the the Ghana Education Service put it. What be show off with one in Bentino, ya banning night, a banning who reason element there, they preach equality. Then some of us will point the four fingers at you that, Charlie, you are not preaching any equality. This thing just they annoy you, and you are just being hypocritical. It's as simple as that.
So yes, that's right. You see, Lion, you've made the point that you made early on, that you agree that we need to, create a level playing field for all, even though it is virtually impossible to say that you are creating a level playing field for all, because the inequalities would exist. You get it? It would definitely exist. But here's the thing. Now, the Education Ministry says that they are setting up a committee to look into all of these issues that you've raised.
Why didn't they set a committee before releasing this?
That's why I'm saying that.
So if I say they have goofed, why don't you people want to understand that they have goofed?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I kept asking you. So in principle, you understand that we need to check against some of these things.
Exactly. But have they goofed or not? But currently, as we sit here, but currently, as we sit here, per everything they have done, have they goofed or not?
It depends on what you mean by good.
That is where you people don't want to be honest. Because you all understand that there's more to be done.
It should always, yes, definitely.
You all understand.
Yes, definitely.
But you are accepting this because it favors you.
It should start somewhere.
Charles, you are only accepting this. You are only accepting this because it favors you.
You see,
that is the honest truth.
The point is
it favors you.
The point is that it's not like they've stopped it. So they say they are putting it on a hold. It's on suspension. The lavish, I'm talking about the graduation ceremonies.
Yes.
It's on suspension. The show of opulence and all of that, those are the things that the GES and then the Education Ministry is frowning upon, which they say they are setting up a committee so that there is a standard to answer all the questions you've raised.
So I have raised legitimate questions.
No, these are legitimate questions.
So you see why you people are hypocritical. You people never listen.
I've not read their post.
You should go and listen. You people never listen. You are always no. That's what I'm saying. That see, Ghanaians. That's why when we were arguing earlier, I told you that I don't care what people think about me, because I know that when the discerning ones listen to me, in as much as they might not agree with me, they will see
the approach and the fact
yes,
that
yes,
that's
yes,
what you're questioning. But you're not against the fact that we need to provide a level playing field for all of us. I agree.
You understand? Some of us there, the moment they are doing something good, we don't want it and all of that. My point is, what is good for the goose? No, Maganda feeling the same thing. You understand? Men yen it say because and there in here for a complaining was satisfy you. Now when you do that, we will just be jumping the gun. We will always be jumping the gun.
I get it.
We need a broader policy. What's now?
But Lion, you also understand that you can't think about all problems. That government doesn't have the magic wand to solve all problems in our schools.
If they say that, then it's disappointing. No?
Because I mean, it would
if they say that it's disappointing.
It would be based on certain experiences and happenings that government would take certain decisions.
That's a fact, Charles.
So
that is a fact. That's a fact.
Too.
But the point is that when the experience happens, when the situation happens, the approach is more important than the reaction you give us. Before you give us the reaction.
It's a knee-jerk, actually. I agree.
It's a knee-jerk reaction.
I agree.
And what is making me shout on top of my voice is that, hey, in terms of our education, they should live lives worthy of emulation. One subject in Yama to proper scrutiny.
It's true.
One subject to proper scrutiny.
It's true. If we are dealing with the issues,
exactly,
let's deal with them holistically.
So that the students themselves will know how to solve problems. The students will know that, okay, before I solve a problem, let me identify the cause. Let me identify this. Because my sincerely, yebete yemfa ka bia mba school ho yezika nboko fie na ya friends Iron Felix don bre fie no mba fa opposed to ya besa na tag womba no ma womba no we hu se womba no hu a eventually what is going to happen is that I didn't avoid no besa na aba Asa?
I mean, once it doesn't happen
Asa?
on campus, the ministry says it's okay.
Is that okay? Do you think it's okay?
It's not up to the ministry to
No,
check
do
that.
you
in
think it's
society.
okay?
I mean, Lion, how do you check against some of these things in society?
No, that's what I'm saying. That if they
Of
use
course,
a
the,
better approach,
the lifestyle audit is there. You can check. You
If
can
they use
check
a
against
better
some of
approach,
these things, but
some
the
of these
education
things can be
ministry's
handled.
locus doesn't extend to the communities or society.
bro, it's disappointing. This is just like the Tyrone Maguire situation. When it happened, you should have heard my voice
but
on radio.
Are you surprised? Are you surprised?
You should have heard my voice on radio. I was here shouting that it's unfair to the little boy. Oh, it's unfair to the little boy. You should have seen the listeners. I remember somebody on Kwame Jumo's show called to say that, hey, these are my opinions, and I'm sitting there saying that I am a father, blah, 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 blah. Eventually, when Tyrone Maguire went to the Supreme Court, we recognized that sentiments do not work in the Supreme Court.
It's not about your emotions.
Sentiments do not work in it has to be reasonable on all grounds.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how come Tyrone went to Supreme Court and walked away.
I want to read your post on Facebook.
You can.
Let me go and check it out. Because in the morning, KO just said, Charlie, people
No, so you see,
it like
I intentionally rage baited people.
Yeah.
When I saw the flyer first thing in the morning, I made a post that rage baited people, and it was intentional. My intention was to make people understand that they are only angry. They are just angry about what people are doing, but they have not really sat down to understand the problem to try and solve it. So after that rage baiting post and people were insulting me and all of that, I said that, you know what, in the morning I'll put a video together and a video explaining all of the things I do not agree with. I put a 12-minute video together. And all of the people that were insulting me are quiet. Amazingly, I've not seen a single person underneath that video insulting.
No, I think that people understand that largely you agree that, yes, we need to check against this.
Yes, but handle it well.
But the approch.
Yes, handle it well.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
It was Friday. You might be one banning. One banning. Let me catch you, mother. One ban at them.
Yeah. Definitely. So there should be a lot of consultation, a lot of committees, reviewing and all of these happenings on campuses before you come to
I'm so
a conclusion.
Passionate about some of these things because Charles.
I agree.
So what can them for money in future? All of these things are important too.
Yeah.
How we solve problems, they are watching. How we handle things, they are watching. Everything. So if we decide to do things well, then we are passing on a certain legacy to these people.
That's true.
But the moment there is a problem, fans. That's the truth.
Yeah, we always seem to play. We do like so in security parlance we call it eye service. We're only doing
exactly.
eye service,
Exactly.
Yeah,
so that the public
will
will feel like customer will take
I mean,
but today it favors you, tomorrow it will not.
So let's
so what's the committee?
So the committee must do its work, and then we spoke to the chairman of the education committee in parliament, who says that this is not something for parliament to legislate on.
Exactly.
And so if the committee has been put in place or it's in the offing, then it means that the committee would have to do a lot of work and perhaps spell out the standards. In the morning I was talking about this. So in the school where my little boy schools, they have birthdays. Sometimes he comes home and tells me that, oh, this person had a birthday and the father bought him this and that, to the extent that there was a parent who decided to sponsor the award together with 5 of her closest pals to the UK. And then my kid came back home and told me that, Daddy, when it's my birthday,
me too, I want to go to the UK.
Take me and Shika and this person to the UK. I'm
Allah.
But you see, if there were standards, so this thing was a topic, in one of the PTA meetings that we had, and the headmistress decided that there should be a standard. So if you're coming to do your birthday celebration or a birthday party for your ward, maybe a cake, some drinks, meat pie, and that kind of thing.
Exactly.
It ends there.
So you see what you said. You people went for a PTA meeting. That is consultation grounds.
Definitely. Yeah.
But all of a sudden, you people just go into your bedrooms. 3-4 people just.
Let's we can spare them for now because they say that it's.
I won't spare.
They say it's pending consultation with the various relevant,
stakeholders,
agencies, i.e., the PTA, school authorities, and what have you. So at least for now.
So you have not even consulted school authorities. They are already threatening to punish them if it happens on their campuses.
Well,
look at the show. Look at the show of a friend saying the Brofukra is not coming.
The GS Director General, the video. I mean,
good afternoon, and I take a breath and relax. We complain about change, yet we don't want it enforced. GES says do your show off or gifting in your house, not on the campus. What is difficult about that? Change must start from somewhere. SHS is not a fashion show or a TGMA red carpet where you can come and show your wealth. Big Fredo, you are not understanding the conversation we are having. I side with Charles 100%. They should present the cars to their children in the house. Nana, are you for the act or against? I'm not getting you well. All parents love their children regardless. Well, will you buy a car for your children and send it to their school after SHS? Will it be necessary? If not, let's not condemn it. It is never a fallacy. It's a show display. It's a showy display. Give it to them in the house, please. I still think you're not getting me. Nana, you are being emotional rather. All those doing the stuff are not richer than Despite and Ibrahim Mahama. Look at an angle. Look at an angle. But how many times do you see them do this needless stuff? It is just not necessary. No matter how you frame it, these things put pressure on just the student, but some parent as well. It's human nature. Maybe not you, but peer pressure is real. Maybe it is where you schooled, because where I schooled, we were to conform to specific kind of dressing, from wristwatches, shoes, jackets, and even socks. If your parents will drop you off, it is not on the school's compound. Not like the students don't already know some of their mates are from rich backgrounds. But to add salt to injury with this ostentatious gifting on campus is something questionable. Mind you, you are old enough. That's why you see it as normal. But you know, students at the SHS level are still yet to experience life as it is, and don't know the extent some of them can go just to be at par with their mate. With some of these, they are speaking from experience. No. This one says, Nana, if they become rich, they will understand. I tell you. Good day, Mr. Lion. About this school gifting thing, we are on this progressive trajectory as a society. Then let's all go out. We said people can now braid their hair in school. We also can get pushback when we want to make laws about what people do in their bedroom. But suddenly, we draw a line when someone uses his or her personal money to buy whatever they want for their child on a graduation day and bring it to school. If we are progressing, let's do it full force and not preach such progressiveness only when it benefits us. I side with you, Mr. Lion. Nana, we cannot argue on everything. We need development for once from Nene. Nene, if we really want to develop, then we have to argue on everything. Nana, what you are saying is neither here nor there. A directive is a directive. We need to set a standard for our education, whether it's reactive or not. A directive can be amended at any point in time. So please, your ranting is pointless. The Ghana Education Service is not stopping them from their flamboyant display of wealth, but just don't do it on campus, respectively. Abdel from Tama. Abdel, I'm sure later on you get the conversation. Nana, do you see Adwa Safo's shooting incident? It is one of the reasons why an angel in this country, Angel Obinim, has decided to split their properties way before their death. You toil to make a good name for yourself, and some people will just spoil your reputation like that within minutes. Number two, I love you, Nana, but truth is one, you can never justify why a parent should come and give gift to kids on campus. Nana, the ban is proper. It is right, and it is the best decision the ministry has taken. If you want to show off, then use it to pay for free SHS rather. Nana, stop the argument. Mozato. Nope. Good afternoon, class. Mr. Lion. So what do you want the Ghana Education Service to do now, since you say the ban was not well thought of? By the way, when the result comes out and it turns out that your son or daughter had an F throughout, would you then celebrate? Reggie from Community 22. Reggie, I want the Ghana Education Service to do due diligence, consult, understand all the levels of inequality on our campuses, and look at ways to tackle them. Do not pick and choose what suits you, Asa. Mr. Lion, please, I don't appreciate the way you speak concerning this issue since yesterday. The act is wrong and must not be acceptable in our schools. Parents should do that at home and not in schools. Alternatively, they can do it at their church as a form of thanksgiving. I'll be one, brought in that one. So why don't the Ghana Education Service also put a stop to these prom night some international schools are having? Even before, I hope Zeal will not say something off board on this matter. Even before he finishes with what he's saying, I disagree with him totally. This one says, Nana, try and understand, parents should present cars to their children at homes, not in schools, period. Afi from Shelcam. Afi, it goes beyond that. Nana, what's your Facebook handle? My Facebook handle is Nana Lion. Yeah, it's just Nana Lion. That's my Facebook handle. Runaway people, welcome back.
Right.
I'm sorry I had to chase you people away, but Nana well said, you can't stop people from celebrating their children. No, you cannot. Anyways, you guys, welcome back. That's the final bit on this Ghana Education Service matter. Zeal is my witness. Ever since yesterday, I've been roaming around town with him, and I've been so angry about the decision by the Ghana Education Service. It's not because they don't mean well, but the fact that you mean well does not mean you did well. Let's separate the two. Serwaa, my story is in Kenya.
No, we'll end it here for what's Yeah, so that's all for what's trending.
All right, then let's go to SNIT, because SNIT says that if you are looking to own a premium home in a prime location here in Accra, SNIT is inviting you to explore its luxury apartment and townhouses. It features spacious 2, 3, and 4-bedroom units across selected communities in Accra. Choose from Edinkra Heights in Cantonment, Eagles Place, and Royal Tivoli in Sakumono, and then the Meridian Gardens in Klagon. These are the places that you can get your next home. You get to experience comfort, you'll experience style and value, and all of this is backed by a trusted institution. Remember that units are now selling. You can call 0244 593 276 0244 593 276, or you can visit SNIT sales office at the 6th floor on Ridge Tower here in Accra for further enquiries. Okay, Electroland Ghana Limited is also giving you weekly, monthly big rewards when you buy Samsung, TCL Media, and NASCO Electronics anywhere in the country, and you get to buy them from authorized dealers or resellers. You just buy your LED smart TVs, split ACs, double door fridges, auto grill gas cookers, washing machines. You can get sound towers, microwaves, blenders, mobile phones, and more from Samsung, TCL Media, and NASCO. All you have to do is dial star 928 star 8888 hash, or you go to register.electrolandraffles.com to enter our weekly and monthly draws. And all of this has been approved by the NLA on the Caritas platform. Electroland Ghana Limited, rewarding your patronage the big way. We're about to bring our major combo right here on radio. Remember, I said that when it is 50 after 4, we will have, what's the name of that guy? Fred, come through to bring you commentary on the Argentina and Austria game. You want to give me a prediction?
Argentina,
Austria.
Honestly, I've not watched both teams play this.
How many games have you watched in the World Cup so far?
Bare 5 mil.
Huh?
Yeah.
You're not watching the World Cup?
No, it's not like I'm not. You know the workload and all that, but.
Sorry, Yasema. Obi can you workload Yasema? This is what people are doing. The card that people are presenting.
You see, I'm telling you, I have work to do. Why are you paying? I'm telling you, I have work to do. Yeah, because of the workload. I think I've not seen enough.
Wait, so apart from the Ghana game, you have not seen a lot of
I've seen Ghana, I've seen Cote d'Ivoire.
Hey, then I've not watched them.
I've seen Mexico, South Africa.
Oh, but you didn't watch your goat's first game.
No, I didn't.
Hey.
I watched highlights.
Okay.
Of that game. Yeah, I've not seen enough. Probably went in settle. Yeah.
I hear say Ghana people say you will score England basa.
I have this feeling.
And there last week, na me patriotic. This week may realistic.
No, but Nana. Come on, I know we'll have this conversation tomorrow. But Charlie, boot for boot, not player for player. I said boot for boot.
No boot in one or say.
No,
on your player not.
Yes, but for Takashi and Sam. Ishalao and Nyamiadum.
And the powder.
And the powder. I think we are winning that game.
I hear say a powder company in Panama is using Kweku Bunsam to sell them.
No, but I have them.
Did you watch England-Croatia?
I watched England-Croatia. But that
what was the score? I think it was 3-2 or something like that.
I could also find some spaces that Ghana can explore. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, Chuko.
I'm not going to lie.
Spaces. You people do know how to use spaces.
So, this is where the coach has to be tactical and drop Jordan. And drop Jordan and make Asante play. Partey is coming back to the team.
Most say England.
See, Nana, I am saying it here.
Last week you were not here. You should have seen how I gassed everybody up.
No, but we won.
But my confidence was very low.
No. But I am telling you.
I'm telling you for a fact, man.
On Wednesday, you better not have. I am.
That was first half.
No, you see, as a team, you need to play tactical football.
Sure.
You let the opponent think they are winning during the first half. Second half, when it's 80-something minutes, you just show them shaggy.
So if you have to predict a scoreline tomorrow,
a cool 1-0 or 2-0. No. Just 1 or 3 points, bro.
But have you guys seen? Because I watched the England-Croatia game. Bro, Harry Kane is sharp.
Yeah.
And the way you people, your defenders are always dancing around. Harry Kane is sharp.
That is what is called tactical confusion. In their head.
You confuse yourselves?
No. In their head, they think our defenders are just jumping about like they are moving like rabbits.
But what are they doing?
But tactically, mentally, spiritually, we are connected.
Combo ball spirit.
You're not even making sense.
You would not understand. You would not understand. You see the powder there.
You see why you people, you shouldn't have won that first game, because before the first game nobody believed in Ghana. Right after that win, all of a sudden you are beating England.
So see, right now we've told the world, say we are not about playing good football, we are about getting 3 points. That is all. So
no.
And then can I say, when your friend say ask now for Premier League, you know, we are about. And you know the funny thing, if you are able to qualify from our group, we might face Spain.
Yes.
And this is just we showing the world that bring it on. Mopa Moko first super strikers crown Bragana will score them.
It's a for Ayimpo Bibese or your prelims. Tomorrow, when we come on radio, we'll talk extensively about the Black Stars and the Black Stars and England, the 3 Lions of England.
But who is England? When did England start to play football?
Bro, last week I did the job. Do it this week.
But like, if we are talking about Ghana,
that's right.
Do you know the Black Stars, bro?
That's right.
Do you know the players?
Caleb Yirenchi. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have 20 more minutes to say bye-bye to all of you, because Frederick is coming to bring you your commentary today, featuring the defending champions of the World Cup, Argentina, and David Alab's Austria. Let's see how that game is going to go. I'm sure a lot of people who are not fans of the goat are already praying for what they are praying for. Mr. Lion, Saka Sef was benched during the first match.
We are talking about Ghana.
Do we have defenders to stop players like Saka?
Yeah.
Anthony Gordon.
Yeah.
Marcus
Rashford.
Anthony,
don't add him.
Don't. 80 million.
No, but wait. What does he do? Is he all about running around?
Just a mini Rashford. I watched the boy against Croatia. I'm like, no way.
I think he's younger, so maybe he would.
The only thing that makes me quiet is that I trust Hansi Flick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hansi has a way.
He has a plan for him.
Yeah, he has a way of developing players. But I am sure because Rashford has the sound. Zeal, please limit your expectations. Why? By the time Rashford, Saka, and Rodgers are coming in, Gideon Mensah and co, they are already tired. Nana, Gordon there.
Listen, you people are miscalculating everything. Oh. This is a new Black Star team. And these are players who are willing to die for the. How many Rasta men do we have in the Ghana squad?
Why Rasta men, when they are in the squad, what do they do?
When Rasta men are active. Oh.
But during the Stephen Appiah era, how many Rasta men did we know that were like an integral part of the team?
That is why
ping pong. So
this is the new age of new Rasta men.
That's right.
Yeah. Renchi. It was the one who scored our goal, right?
Wasn't there? I saw a post on social media. You guys on social media. I saw a post on social media where somebody said that one for a obi oye locks. One for
No. That is the goal. You see when he shakes the Rasta.
That's right.
All the players them confused, bro. Huh?
I'm away to that. This is all we know. Inshallah.
No, but like no, this is not Isha. You people are Hey, you might come and help me out. This is not about missing the point. Oh, we are talking about Ghana. Yeah, Koshe. See, I can sit here and tell you that. Whatever mean cancer because for you. I was coming to say, if England scores Ghana, I'll give all of you 1,000 cedis.
Oh man, you're rough. Kasem able to my head. Maybe I don't believe you.
Because we know your balance.
Baby, nobody believes.
No, but I am super confident in the team. Especially looking at how.
Like you're serious.
I am serious. Tunisia is out of the tournament.
But Tunisia and England.
No, I'm just saying. Some of the teams that we were picking that they would look at how Spain suffered in their first match and redeemed themselves in the second game. Look at how Portugal.
Porto.
Suffered in their first game.
And will suffer tomorrow.
Look at the way FIFA was biased towards Messi for not giving him a red card after that incident.
Hey, charger.
Do you get it? Look at the time we even scored our goal against Panama. So all of this
is that not supposed to be the more reason you should be worried that Sam Malam go down bank and want to know?
See, England England, Ghana, it's more like Ghana, Nigeria. Most of the English players are Nigerian. Madueke, Saka, them all Nigeria to score them. So what's the difference here? Challenge.
Ima, so what recorded here?
Huh?
Because Wednesday, I'm very confident I will need this tape. On Wednesday, I'm confident I will need this tape.
Ghana will score England.
Good.
Ghana best England. If you don't have them, don't watch the game. Me, I am telling you, say Ghana is going to win that game, and we are going. See, when we get a 6 points, Then you see Kakalika Pro Max.
Hey, you'll be like me, so awesome. That, please, Nana, this Zeal guy. What is wrong with him? Where does he get his confidence from? This horrible performance we saw from the Black Stars.
See, that is what I said, that it is not about performance for us now.
Please, my support for the Black Stars ended last week. And now I am on Irene's side, full support against No, Irene, let's go for another bet. If tomorrow if tomorrow the Black Stars win by 2 goals, you wear a Ghana jersey on Wednesday.
Coming Wednesday. I haven't even bought one.
So if they win, then Wednesday morning you buy it.
Do you know the time I
Hey, you must say he'll buy it for you.
Okay. He must say he'll buy it,
so
that is if Ghana wins.
By 2 goals. Which is impossible.
Oh, they're one po.
See, guy not too predict to say maybe we need 2-0. No, see 2 here.
See, the thing is, I can see 1 goal.
By.
Oh, you see.
If you can see the goal, you should see.
Ghana did not play a single shot in the first half against Panama.
You people are not even listening to me. I said the first half. It was beat. Near they check it 1 or 2.
Panama, you have to beat them.
That is football.
All the prophecies are going in our favor. Have we had?
Hey,
I don't change.
You must say, come on, huh? You must say, come on. Huh? Prophecies for the way. Did you not hear the prophecy that they say some man said
Uche.
we will not win a single game at the we are still depending on
It's one
prophecy.
against many.
See,
Ghana did not play a single shot in the first half. The difference.
we are winning that game, bro. And the goals are coming in the second half towards the ending of the match.
Are you? Nana, I am with Zeal on this one. The Black Stars are winning, not even a draw. Even if it's a one-goal project, cry, a win is a win. Remember, the ladies are giving it to us for free again. Since last week, I said Ghana we need our ladies in more be for free.
Was that where you stay? Oh, nice.
A woof a pie. Hello, class. Please, I have 100 Ghana cedis on me. I want to bet with that brother man with him. That brother man with Vim that England will trash Ghana tomorrow. Please, his name
Ghana
is
will
Zeal.
trash England, though.
Yes, Ghana will trash England. Please, his name is Zeal. Go to Facebook, Zeal Nana-kweku Bliss.
Bring it on. You
So
bring
the
the
guy will
100,
bring
I'll
her-
give you 200.
Oh,
I bet
1,000
200.
to swear. Put your money where your mouth is. Mr. Lion, please, I beg, play the Kofi Kinata song, Heat. Let us dance today, because tomorrow we know Shosi over dance.
Do you know why we were super excited when we won against Panama? Because the win,
I
we are
don't
not
know.
sure of the next
I
one.
sure no penny a win.
Were you not just saying that you win tomorrow?
No, you see,
Let's say drone there, bet you.
no, you see, technically,
Oh God.
Nana, I promise the shot that will come on Shatawale's man, only God can save him. Nana, I will not say anything for now, but I am just thinking of the goals that we will not concede. We should not concede 12.
oh wow, this is the Black Stars,
But
bro.
if we don't do things well, this England team can score us not less than 5.
If they,
Ezekiel won't be there, will he?
yeah,
We don't
I think-
know
I
yet.
think
They
he
say
will- he
he's
might
still
go for
racing
it.
against time.
Yeah,
See, this if we don't do things well, this England team, they will not spare us. They can give us not less than 5. Croatia has a better team than us. They gave them 4.
Nana, in the
They
same,
can give us 5
in the same vein,
or more.
In the same vein, I can also tell you that if England even plays well, we will still score them.
Oh,
One. Going.
I'm the Crawford. Yeah, some now and Way and West. Ghana will get a red card in the first half.
Even with a red card, we are still going to win
hey,
that
hey,
match.
hey! You people, say all the negative things you want to say today. Tomorrow when I come, heat. Heat, non-stop, heat.
What
Madi
are
I
we
say-
eating?
No, he.
Ah.
Manka, he.
Oh, okay.
Heat non-stop. Nana, please hurry up and close. Now, what Zeal is doing there? One pastor too said that Ghana will lose by 7 goals.
Hey.
So when talking about prophecies, they should remember that one too. I was praying that England will say Yembo Bium because of Thomas Partey. But now that they will play, I am praying that Jude covers his mouth and call Partey Debe so that he takes red card. Join me in that prayer. Why? Nana, forget. We just need to contain them. Tactics not started. I started. We just need to contain them. And one moment will change it for Ghana. You dear watch. Yehitama. Tanan. Ya charger. Rene, today it looks like you watched the GOAT. Since you are here and the GOAT is about to play.
They are the predictions. They said 87% chances Argentina will win.
In this game, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I think Austria is now playing a World Cup match after the last time they played in 68 to Sedende. And it's a former Manchester United coach that is bringing them to.
Oh. Did you have to add that one?
But it's a fact.
Well, I'm learning.
Yes. It's a former Manchester United coach that is bringing them to the World Cup. His name is Ralph Ragnick. And if you Google him, you'll find a story where Cristiano Ronaldo said he doesn't know anything about football. That's Cristiano's opinion of the man that is coaching Austria today. Cristiano didn't try. Good evening, class. Nana, are you afraid? Where is the confidence you had last week? Anyway, Ghana is winning by 2-1. Orlando from Ayemensa. Good afternoon, boss. Please, I am Ernest Concert Jr. from Dansoman. It will be 2-1 against England. No, Irene, have a do. I'm the four of him. Okay. Reveal Scratch for Win is here for you, ladies and gentlemen. You can make some cool cash off that. About up to 1 million Ghana cedis or more is up for grabs. Okay, it is easy, it is exciting, and the truth is that it is regulated by the National Lottery Authority. So please pick up your phone. Every network, all networks, dial *850*5#. You choose your station to play the game, and then you select your stake amount. It should be between 5 cedi to 2,000 Ghana cedis. Okay. You choose your lucky card out of the 5 options, you confirm your gameplay, and then you enter your Momo pin. You're going to receive your game result and winnings instantly. Remember that it is that easy, it is fun, and it is exciting. So get ready to scratch, win, and live your best life with Reveal Scratch for Win. Up to 1 million Ghana cedis is up for grabs. *850*5# is the short code to play. Reveal Scratch for Win, scratch it keke. Nadisika say bam. Reveal is strictly for persons 18 and above. Reveal Scratch for Win is powered by Super Cash Games. Bro, tell Zeal that I just followed him on Facebook and I just sent him a message. He should please hurry up with the bet. Let me cash out tomorrow.
Hey.
I mean, hey,
no, I'm trying to see if I can get.
You think people are playing with you, huh? People are not playing with you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's wrap up time.
What's his name?
I don't know his name. He didn't send that here.
Why you don't get notifications?
No, there are too many. Like,
okay, he's typing. Maybe eventually he'll tell you his name and then you can. But it's 1,000 cedis for 100. Oh.
No, 100, 200.
His name.
Now the way you people are doing, are you? Is it your money?
No, it's not like is it not. Vocabulary and the way you use.
I see.
One couple comes anyway.
You see?
And then your mind technical, mechanical, spiritual.
Coach, what's the coach name? Carlos Crash.
Carlos Queiroz or Quero.
What he needs to
just
do,
say Quero and go your way.
He needs to recalibrate, reposition.
But sure then the boy didn't the caps.
See, we are winning, oh.
Recalibrate. What does it mean?
To recalibrate.
It means
after the game, I'll teach you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow will be fun. You know how we do when Ghana has games. Immediately we start the show. Listen to me. Immediately we start the show, we are picking phone calls. Right after the intro, we are picking phone calls. Mufa predictions new who came in. Mufa who came in, sir. You are picking phone calls very 30 minutes. Let the boys know that we there for them. You understand? Edin dear. Banyami be fana coin. No, nyami bobo. Dear besi. Let us wrap up. It's time for us to go. We are going to leave you in the able hands of Frederick and his team, bringing you wonderful commentary, vivid description of happenings on the field between Argentina, defending champions, and Austria, who are making their second appearance at the Global Mundial. My name is Mr. Lion. Thank you so much for as always being a part of this program. Irene Serwaa Kwarfo is always my co-host. Zeal is also always hosting the show with us. Thank you so much. Going out to Uncle Abadushe Zeal. It is going out to Ima for all of the technical support. Until we meet again tomorrow for the Black Stars game, it is Mapuni.